Angel says, dear child, stop everything you're doing right now. You have only 30 minutes to prepare for what's coming. God has sent me with an urgent message that cannot wait. Your intuition about this person in your life was absolutely correct, and they are about to take action that will affect you deeply. This isn't just a random feeling you've been having. The uneasiness in your stomach, the fleeting doubts, the questions that appear in your mind late at night, all of these were divine warnings trying to reach you. This person has been carefully hiding their true intentions behind friendly smiles and casual conversations. The divine realm is in emergency mode right now. Your guardian angels have been working tirelessly to send you signals and create protective barriers, but we need your conscious awareness to complete this protection. This situation is developing rapidly, and every minute counts in your preparation. I can see this person already making moves, already setting things in motion, already preparing to approach you with something that appears innocent on the surface. The energy surrounding them is complex, layered with hidden agendas, charged with determination, completely focused on you. This person believes they have crafted the perfect plan. Your life is about to become the center of a spiritual revelation that has been building beneath the surface for longer than you realize. What seems like a sudden action has actually been developing slowly, carefully, deliberately. But God has not left you without warning or protection. Like this video and type 911 to receive God's emergency warning and divine protection. Angel says, dear child, now I must reveal why this situation demands your immediate attention. With less than 25 minutes remaining, you need to understand exactly what you're facing so you can prepare properly. This person isn't acting on simple impulse. They've been planning this approach for weeks, maybe even months. Every casual question they've asked you, every conversation about your preferences, every time they've observed your reactions, all of this was strategic information gathering. They've been building a detailed map of you to ensure their actions achieve maximum impact. They've consulted others about you, seeking insights and angles they might have missed. I can see them reviewing messages, analyzing past interactions, rehearsing exactly what they'll say and do. Nothing about their approaching action is spontaneous, it's all carefully choreographed to appear natural while serving their hidden purpose. God has shown me the effort they've invested. Late-night planning, private conversations about you with others, carefully timed approaches that seem coincidental but aren't. They've created a detailed timeline, chosen specific words, prepared for different ways you might respond. This level of preparation reveals how significant their intentions truly are. What makes this situation particularly serious is how they've disguised their true feelings behind a carefully maintained facade. The person you believe you know is actually a constructed image designed to gain your trust. The gap between their presented self and their true intentions has been growing wider each day. But here's what gives me hope: I can see flaws in their careful planning. Their strategy has blind spots that divine light is already illuminating. God has planted protection in places they never thought to look, creating pathways for truth to emerge. Like this video and type 222 to uncover the complete truth about their intentions. Angel says, dear child, with just 20 minutes remaining, I must reveal the complete truth about what this person intends to do for you. God is allowing me to show you exactly what lies behind their carefully planned approach. Their intention isn't what you might fear. They're preparing to offer you something that appears generous on the surface, a gift, an opportunity, a solution to a problem you've mentioned. But hidden beneath this offering is their true motive, to create a sense of obligation that they can later use to their advantage. This isn't about genuine giving. Every aspect of what they plan to do for you has been calculated for maximum emotional impact. They've chosen the timing deliberately to catch you when your defenses are lowered. They've selected their words carefully to emphasize their sacrifice and downplay what they expect in return. God has shown me how their past experiences have shaped this behavior. They learned early that direct requests were often rejected, but creating debt through generosity almost always worked. This pattern has become so ingrained that they may not fully recognize the manipulation in their own actions. They believe this approach will finally get them what they truly want from you, your time, attention, loyalty, or something more specific they've been carefully circling. The gift is merely the first move in a longer game they've been planning for weeks. Your guardian angels have been tracking their true intentions, recording the private moments when their mask slips and their actual expectations become clear. This truth is being preserved in the spiritual realm until you're fully prepared to receive and respond to it wisely. Like this video and type 333 to unlock this divine truth revelation. Angel says, dear child, with just 15 minutes remaining, we must activate your divine protection shield. This spiritual barrier is being created specifically for this situation, designed to guard both your boundaries and your discernment when they approach with their offering. God has dispatched specialized guardian angels to your energy field. These are angels of clarity, angels of wisdom, angels of boundary protection. They're positioning themselves around your spiritual heart, creating a filter that will help you sense true intentions beneath pleasant words. I can see them weaving threads of silver light around your mind, creating a mesh of protective energy that will help you recognize manipulation tactics when you encounter them. This won't prevent this person from approaching you, that's already set in motion, but it will ensure you can perceive what's really happening. Your guardian angel is strengthening your emotional center, infusing your spirit with divine discernment. This protection will help you remain grounded when emotional appeals try to sway you. It will help you recognize strings attached to free offerings. It will help you respond authentically when pressure tries to push you toward hasty decisions. This divine shield has multiple layers. The outer layer detects hidden agendas. The middle layer preserves your emotional autonomy. The inner layer maintains your connection to your own truth and values. Together, they create a complete protection system for this encounter. As this shield activates, you might feel a sudden clarity about past interactions with this person, a gentle firmness in your personal boundaries, a quiet confidence in your right to choose freely. These are signs that divine protection is taking effect. Like this video and type 444 to activate this divine protection shield. Angel says, dear child, with divine protection in place and only 10 minutes remaining, God is revealing the exact strategy you need to follow when this person approaches. These divine instructions will guide your words, your actions, and your responses during this important encounter. First, you must pause before responding to their offer. Your initial reaction sets the energy pattern for everything that follows. Take 3 slow breaths before answering, allowing your guardian angels to align your response with divine wisdom. This pause isn't rudeness, it's spiritual strength that creates space for clarity. When they present their offering, listen completely without interrupting. God's angels will be highlighting words and phrases that reveal their true expectations. Pay attention to conditions they mention casually, commitments they suggest naturally, future scenarios they describe as if already agreed upon. These subtle language patterns are divine markers of hidden agendas. There are specific phrases you should avoid saying in response. Don't express excessive gratitude, don't make immediate promises, don't commit to future reciprocation. These reactions would activate their expectations and strengthen their sense of your obligation. Instead, use simple acknowledgements. I appreciate you thinking of me, that's an interesting offer, I'll need to consider what works for my situation. Most importantly, do not accept anything that feels misaligned with your intuition, even if declining feels uncomfortable. Request time to consider any significant offer. This creates a critical buffer zone where divine discernment can work more powerfully. Any pressure for immediate acceptance is a red flag that God wants you to recognize. Like this video and type 555 to receive this divine strategy. Angel says, dear child, with just 5 minutes remaining, God is revealing how the full truth about this person's intentions will become clear over time. What begins as a single interaction will eventually reveal a pattern that confirms everything your intuition has been telling you. The divine light of truth is already illuminating the upcoming events. I can see it revealing subtle signs during their initial approach, exposing small inconsistencies in their explanation, highlighting the careful way they'll describe what they expect in return. What seems generous at first glance will show its true nature through these divine markers. Your guardian angels are creating a divine timeline for complete revelation. I can see it unfolding in stages over the next few weeks. The first stage brings awareness of immediate expectations. The second stage reveals the broader pattern of their behavior with others. The final stage shows the deeper emotional needs driving their approach to relationships. God wants you to know that complete understanding comes through patient observation. Divine truth reveals itself through patterns over time, not just single incidents. What begins today will connect with past interactions and future moments to create a clear picture of truth. I can see divine light surrounding specific moments in the coming weeks, a casual comment that suddenly reveals their true expectations, a reaction when boundaries are maintained, a pattern of behavior that becomes impossible to ignore once you're aware of it. These moments are already marked in your spiritual protection plan. Like this video and type 666 to accelerate this divine truth timeline. Angel says, dear child, with just 2 minutes remaining, God is revealing how this challenging situation will transform into unexpected blessing. What begins as a test of your boundaries will ultimately create opportunities for powerful growth and spiritual strength. I can see divine energy already beginning to reshape the impact of this encounter. What was designed to create obligation is being divinely redirected toward liberation. What was meant to entangle you is being transformed into an opportunity for establishing healthy boundaries. What was intended to create emotional debt is being converted into a lesson in authentic relationship. This transformation won't happen all at once, it will unfold in phases, each revealing another level of divine purpose. The initial awareness protects what needed protecting. The middle process strengthens what needed strengthening. The final integration establishes what needed establishing all along. Your guardian angels are already weaving strands of blessing into this situation. I can see them creating pathways toward deeper self-trust, opportunities for practicing discernment, openings to new relationships built on genuine mutual respect that weren't possible before this truth emerged. The divine realm specializes in turning challenges into catalysts, tests into testimony, manipulation attempts into moments of empowerment. This situation, though uncomfortable, has already been targeted for this kind of spiritual alchemy. God wants you to know that this transformation is already written in your spiritual journey. What feels like a potential trap today contains seeds of greater freedom. What appears as a test carries potential for deeper self-knowledge. Like this video and type 777 to activate this divine transformation. Angel says, dear child, as the moment of encounter approaches, God is ensuring that divine justice will ultimately prevail in this situation. This isn't about punishment, it's about restoring authentic truth and balanced energy to your relationships. Heavenly justice operates differently than human interactions. It sees beyond surface intentions to core motivations, weighs the full pattern of behavior rather than isolated gestures, and creates opportunities for everyone to align with higher truth. Your guardian angels are already establishing this higher perspective, already creating space for natural consequences that teach rather than harm. I can see the ripples of divine justice already spreading through this situation. What appears as a simple offering on the surface is actually initiating an important realignment in how you recognize and respond to manipulative patterns. Their carefully constructed approach is being gently but firmly redirected toward a result they haven't anticipated, your spiritual strengthening. God wants you to understand that true justice includes growth possibilities for everyone involved. This person will eventually encounter the limitations of relationship strategies built on obligation and subtle manipulation. The pattern of giving to receive will ultimately be addressed through natural consequences. Your own discernment and boundary setting will be strengthened. Feel the divine light surrounding you completely now. Your guardian angels have created a permanent sanctuary of clarity within you, a sacred space where your intuition is honored and your boundaries are divinely supported. This protection doesn't eliminate all challenges, but it ensures you move through them with your spiritual sovereignty intact. Like this video and type 888 to seal this final